Hello. Welcome to the channel. Today is July 23rd. This episode is related to EHang. In this episode, we are going to share our observations and opinions about the reasons behind EHang's CSO Edward Xu resignation. Edward Xu, EHang CSO resignation. Yesterday, July 22nd, EHang filed Form 6K with SEC authority for the resignation. It is believed that the resignation has caused the significant EHang stock drop yesterday on Friday, July 22nd. Next, let's check EHang stock behavior yesterday. Here is the EH stock chart for yesterday. As you can see, EH stock dropped at the open and then steadily decreased for the whole regular trading period. The stock closed at 7.28 with a significant decrease of 10.12%. It should be noted that the trading volume for the day was very high, about 971,000 or close to 1 million, which is more than double the average trading volume. So, the day is considered as being exceptional from the normal for EH stock. This stock exception event is not random or coincident. The probability for two independent rare events to happen at the same time is very low. The good explanation is that the two events are not independent. The EHang CSO resignation event has caused the stock exception. Stock trading is often driven by emotion and not by the company's fundamentals. If we understand the reasons behind the resignation, we may understand the company and the fundamentals better. Next, about the specifics of EHang CSO Edward Xu resignation. Here is the filing document. Let's see the statements in the filing. Management change of EHang Holdings Limited, EHang, or the company. Mr. Edward Xu, Chief Strategy Officer, CSO, of the company, had delivered his notice of resignation to the company. Mr. Xu resigned for personal reasons and his resignation will become effective on July 29, 2022. Mr. Xu's resignation did not result from any disagreement with the company. Mr. Xu, EHang's founder, chairman of the board and chief executive officer, will fulfill the responsibilities of CSO, commencing upon the effectiveness of Mr. Xu's resignation. The company would like to thank Mr. Xu for his service and wish him all the best in his future endeavors. It is noted. The resignation is due to personal reasons. The term, personal reasons, are often routinely and formally used for resignation. But in reality, personal reasons can mean many things, including job responsibility change, career path change, and etc., besides just individual or family matter. We will discuss this later. No disagreement with the company. Mr. Xu's resignation did not result from any disagreement with EHang. CEO Xu will fulfill the responsibilities of CSO. This indicates that at this stage, with the strategy plan and roadmaps well developed, the workload and responsibility for the CSO position has been significantly reduced. It is noted that EHang co-founder and chief marketing officer, Derrick Xiong, resigned before. And there are similarities between the resignations of EHang CSO, Edward Xu, and co-founder and chief marketing officer, Derrick Xiong. Next, let's discuss resignation similarities between EHang CSO, Edward Xu, and co-founder and chief marketing officer, Derrick Xiong. From the similarities, we may understand the current EHang CSO resignation and the consequences better. Now, let's see the specifics about the resignation of EHang co-founder and chief marketing officer, Derrick Xiong. This is the photo of Derrick Xiong, EHang co-founder and former chief marketing officer. Resignation of co-founder and CMO, Derrick Xiong. Media reported July 25, 2020. Position, Chief Marketing Officer. Main responsibilities, marketing, communication. In this photo, Derrick Xiong giving a presentation for EHang at a conference. Why resigned? Due to personal reasons. Main factor for the resignation, responsibilities taken over by new personnel. That is, by Edward Xu and by Andreas Perotti. Personnel joining. Personnel joined EHang that time. Edward Xu. Position, Chief Strategy Officer. Main responsibilities, strategy planning, marketing outside EU, communication. Andreas Perotti. Position, Chief Marketing Officer of EHang Europe. Main responsibilities, marketing, communication, in EU. As you can see, the marketing and communication responsibilities of Derrick Xiong overlapped with those of Edward Xu and Andreas Perotti. And Derrick Xiong's role and responsibilities were significantly reduced or no longer needed. As such, it is understandable why Derrick Xiong resigned that time. Let's some specifies about the reported resignation and new appointments. July 23, 2020, EHang announced the appointment of a new regional marketing management team. The company's chief strategy officer, Mr. Xu, will lead the marketing activities outside Europe, and Mr. Andreas Perotti, EHang's European chief marketing officer, will lead the marketing activities in Europe. EHang has established an international team in Europe to further enhance its local presence and operations as part of the company's strategic expansion plan as a global AAV technology company. Before joining EHang, Mr. Xu was the head of Asian traffic research at Morgan Stanley Asia Limited. During his 15-year career as an equity research analyst at Morgan Stanley, he has worked extensively in the aviation, transportation and logistics industries, gaining insights and connections across these industries in Asia. Mr. Perotti has over a decade of extensive international marketing and communications experience in senior marketing roles in the aviation industry, government and telecommunications sectors including the European Parliament, Austrian Telecom Group, FACC AG and more. At the same time, Mr. Xiong has resigned as the company's chief marketing officer and director. Mr. Xiong's resignation is for personal reasons and will take effect on July 27, 2020. On behalf of the board and management team, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Derrick Xiong for his dedication and great contribution to EHang. We wish him every success in his future endeavors, said Hu Huaji, founder, chairman and CEO of EHang. Now, let's see the background about the resignation of EHang Chief Strategy Officer Edward Xu this time. Resignation of CSO Edward Xu. SEC filing July 22, 2022. Position: Chief Strategy Officer. Main responsibilities: strategy planning, marketing outside EU, communication. Why resigned? Due to personal reasons. Main factor: responsibilities taken over by new personnel. That is, by Fang Xian this time. Personnel joining. Personnel has joined EHang this time. Fang Xian. This is Fang Xian, EHang COO. Position: Chief Operating Officer, February 24, 2022 announced. Main responsibilities: operation, marketing, communication. Recently, we have seen COO Fang Xian taking the role of communicating with or being interviewed by media. Such activities used to be performed by CSO Edward Xu. As you can see from the comparison, the marketing and communication responsibilities of Edward Xu overlapped with those of Fang Xian. And at this stage, EHang's strategy plan and roadmaps have been developed and the strategy planning workload has been reduced and may be taken over by EHang's CEO Hu Huaji. Overall, Edward Xu's role and responsibilities were significantly reduced or no longer needed. This time the situation is similar to Derrick Xiong's. As such, it is understandable why Edward Xu also resigned. In the SEC filing, EHang has thanked Mr. Xu for his service and wish him all the best in his future endeavors. It is noted. In a certain development stage of a company, some key personnel may have significant contributions to the company. But when the company moves on to next stage, the responsibilities of such personnel may be reduced or no longer needed, leading to resignations. This may be part of the business development process. For EHang, there have been no changes in the fundamentals. Hope the above observations and discussion help you understand the situation better. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.